Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about list. List is nothing but collection of elements. An element can be of any data type. It can be integer, it can be a string, it can be float or any other data type as well. Let's take an example. I'm giving it a name list1. I will have three variables in here, A, B and C. So as you noted, uh, every list starts with square brackets and all the elements are separated by comma. So the first concept in the list is how we can access each and every element. It is a simple phenomena like that we have in a string. Each of the element have the index number associated to it, and it will be always n minus 1. For example, if I want to access a, which is the first value, I will be writing list 1 square brackets 0. So it will give us the value of first element. Now, for example, if I want to see the length of the list to see how many elements are available in the list, so I will use the function len. It will give us output 3. Moving forward, for example, if I just want to find out um, what's the index number of B, so let's check how we can find out this. We will be using the function called index, and in the brackets we will pass the value for which we want to find out the index. So let's see this. Give me an error because sorry, I gave it wrong name. In list 1 there was no element for list available. So for example, if I pass down the variable that is not exist, that is not available in the list 1, it will give me a value of mine. It will give me an error because that element is not available in the list. See here. So moving forward, now we will see how we can append uh, how we can append a value in the list. Appending is nothing but the adding a value in a list. For example, if I want to add another value in the list, we will use the function called append. For example, we want to add another element D. So we will do this, and I want to print the list because I want to see the result of the command we are executing. So let's see. See, we have added another element, but a problem with append is it will always add the value at the end of the list. But if we want to add a value in second place, for example, then we will use a command insert. So we will use list1 dot insert, and it is expecting two elements. For example, it is expecting us to pass two values. The one is index and the other one is subject. So we want to add a value in the second place, and it will be AA, for example. So let's see how it looks now. So it have added the AA in the place 2. So moving forward, for example, we have two lists, list 1 and list 2. I'll have another list. I'll say D, E, F and G, and we want to combine this both lists into one. So the first thing is we can use the plus symbol. So I'll create another list and I'll say list 1 plus list 2, and we'll print the list 3 to see the output. This way, that's the easiest way to combine two lists. But there's another way that we can use to add a one list to other one. So for example, I will use the function called extend. In extend, we will just pass the value of list 2. So what we are saying here, we want the list 1 to extend and add the list 2 into the same list. And I will print list 1 here again. So this is the way we can extend our list. Moving forward, now if we want to find the element in list, we will use the variable called, sorry, for example, if we want to find the element and check if that element exists in that list or not, we will use the in function in this. So we want to find if A is available in list 1 or not, and I will print that here. It will return a value in true or false. Let's see. So yes, A is available in this. For example, if I pass a variable called y or an element called y and check if that's available in list, it will send us a value false. So that's the way to find something into the list. Another thing, how now we have added it, we did the search of an element, we did a search of index. Now it's time to remove some elements from the list. There's a very simple function to remove the element from the list. For example, if I want to remove B from list 1, then I will be simply writing list1.remove and the name of the element. So let's see if it works. So if you can see, it have removed. Now another scenario is if I want to remove something from the last. So for example, if I want to remove very last element from the list, which is C, so I will use another command which is called pop. So it always remove the last element of the list. So see, now only available elements are A and B. So moving forward, now the next topic is sort. This list is really bad example because we have already sorted list. I will add couple of more elements in this list and make it unsorted. This way. Now this is not a sorted list. If we want to sort a list, we will use a function called sort. So this will sort the list in ascending order. And actually I have to print it to show you the output. So let's see the output after sorting. See, sorry, my bad. I'm just checking all the syntax are fine. Now it has sorted the list into the order. For example, if we want to have a reverse order, so we want A at the last and F at the first, so it will be a descending order. So we will use argument called reverse and say reverse is equal to true. So this way it will sort it another way. See, so but for example, there is a scenario that you want to sort a list but you don't want to replace the original order of a list. Then what will you do? We will use another function which is sorted. So in order to do that, we'll create another list. For example, list underscore sort, and we'll pass the argument sorted and list 1. So it will not impact the list 1, but it will store the sorted list into the variable called list sort. So we will print both. the very first one will be original list, then there will be a just a text to show which one is sorted list, and this will be a sorted list for us. Let's see. uh, yeah, so this list is not sorted, and you can see list underscore sort is sorted. Same way you can use the reverse order here as well if you want, and it will sort it in another order. So this was the sort concept in the list. Now let's take another example, and we will perform some mathematical function onto the list. So I'll add couple of numbers in my list, and let's see if we can perform some mathematical function onto this. So we will be using sum of list 1, minimum of list 1, and maximum of list 1. And let's see the output first. I should use the print function as well to print all into one go. So let's see the answer for this one. See, this is the total sum, this is the minimum value in the list, and this is the maximum value into the from the list. So this way we can perform some mathematical functions as well. So the now next one is for example, we have a list and we want to convert that list into a string. Convert to string. So in order to do that, we will assign a variable. I'll just give it a name str string equals, then we will have a comma separator that we want to use in a string, and we will use an operator called dot and the function join, and we'll pass on the list 1, and I'm printing str underscore list. And as we know, we can also see the data type of a variable by using the type function. So I will be using this function to determine that what's the type of a variable. Sorry, I have to make it a comment, sorry for that. Now check. Don't worry about the errors, guys. Errors are our friend. We always have to deal with errors in order to find a solution. And it works on a string, not on a number, so I'm just converting these numbers to string. That's what it says. It can't join the string integer. So now it will work because we have converted the integer to string. So now it is telling it's a string type, and this is our string. So now opposite way, what if we want to convert this string to a list again? Then we will use another function which is split. So I'll give it a name, new list equals str underscore join, and we will use the dot operator and split function, and we will tell it what's the delimiter we have used. So this way, and let's print our list as well. So I'll copy this quickly, and I'll change it here. So now after playing it, we can see it came back to a list str.join. Sorry, I have used another example, but I should change it to our previous example. So I'm changing the variable name, and let's see what happened now. So same list, and we have changed it to a list data type, as you can see. So this was all about the list today. Please let me know if you have more questions, and thanks for watching this video. We will continue with more topics, and please don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Thank you.